All right, guys, it is dark, it is nasty, it is raining. It's been this way for a few weeks now, and just not a whole lot we can do. It's just been kind of rough, but I did round up one job we can tackle with this kind of weather, so let's do it. All right, guys, it's kind of that time of year. It has just been dreary, nasty, rainy, cold, wet. Just really been limited on what we can do, but we got us a job rounded up this morning we can do, and yeah, get something done, get a video made here. So first things first, let's roll into Mulder's, and we need to get us a load of rock. I was curious how this works. I should have a CD in this truck. I can talk to them inside there, but they got two lights right there. The red one's on, that turns green, I'm good to go. I don't know if you can see back in there in the mirror, but they got the empty weight up there. This truck is 23,400 pounds. Which means on this truck I can legally haul about 12 and a half ton. That's kind of one downfall of this truck is it's heavy, but I don't use this for hauling a lot of gravel long distances. It's just for getting, I got to build heavy so I can get in and out of rough spots without tearing the truck up. So it works good for what I do. If I was hauling gravel for a living, I'd probably go broke, but hopefully this light will turn green and we'll get loaded. Alright, guys, they're a little bit slow getting going this morning, and I missed the green light, so you're just going to take my word for it. The light turned green. I was too busy answering your guys' comments on YouTube. You know, that's super important stuff. But Casey's up and rolling this morning. He's got the loader. What they got? I got a 972M. It's a pretty new loader to what they got here. But we're getting getting 73s this morning for where we're going. Get 12 ton on here, and we'll hit the 12 ton on here, we'll hit the road, and I will show you what we're going to tackle this morning. It's just hard to get in a good mood when the weather is this nasty. Well, he's got it loaded. Hopefully got his money's worth out of that scoop, but it takes about a scoop and a half to load us, so let's get loaded and we'll hit the road. Well, we'll roll up on the scales here and see how close Casey got us. About 48,000 pounds, or just a little shy is where we want to be. So. I don't know if you guys can read that number over there. We're on the money. Alright, guys, here's what we're going to tackle for today. If you remember a while back, we put in a pad for a new pole barn. Well, they have got that pole barn built, and if you remember, I'm talking about how much it's been raining. So just through the natural building process of building the pole barn, all the grade work got messed up inside the barn there, and it didn't help being as wet and as nasty as what it's been. So we're going to haul a couple loads of rock in here. I've already got one load up there. I've got the skid steer on the job, and I got the compactor on the job. I gotta get this second load of rock dumped, and then we're gonna go in there and get the inside floor, now that the building's up, perfectly on grade, get it compacted, and that way they can come in and pour concrete behind us. So I got a little bit of a jump start on it yesterday, had a few hours there at the end of the day. So I got the skid steer moved in, got some stuff cleaned up, got one little corner done so we can stack some stuff over there. I'll show you that, but for now, we're gonna get this load of rock dumped, and we're only about 4 miles from the office, so I'm probably gonna run back Spence's truck, so I got my other truck and tools and stuff, and get after it. So let's get unloaded. All right, guys, here we are. There's the driveway. I'm just going to back up there, less twisting and turning on everything. Still a beautiful view up here, that's for dang sure. So throw you guys out back, let you watch here. guys, there you have it. The load is dumped. We're gonna head back to the office, grab the other truck. I got another boy that I've rounded up to give me a hand today, and we'll come back and I'll show you what's going on the inside. But we'll have to say the road getting back to the garage has held up exceptionally well for all the construction traffic and the weather and everything. So that's kind of a pleasant surprise. But let's head back, switch trucks. We'll come back and bust this thing out. All right, guys, this is what we got going. I showed you yesterday, we started right over here. We got this little section done. And we spent a little bit of time cleaning out the barn here because I had stuff laying everywhere. But we got to put about 3 or 4 inches in here. So I'm going to grab the skid steer, start packing it in. No one there. You going to say hi to the YouTube world?
What's up?
We're going to start raking it out. Then once we get it raked out, we'll run the compactor over it. And then we'll probably come back and check it and make sure we're right. We don't want any concrete guys mad at us. So let's get this thing fired up and get started. See, if I was a better skid steer operator, you wouldn't have to rake near as much.
Right.
Oh, look at that. Perfect. It was all your raking, I'm sure. Pretty close. Really close. Right there? Yep. A little bit low. Just a little bit low. Like I said, we're just trying to get this close with the laser. We'll come back and beat it in with the whacker, and then probably run a street board and a string over it to fine tune it that last pass. But yeah, it's going pretty good. So Captain Cleveland's still on vacation with the family, and the man behind the scenes, Aaron, he got called in on an emergency outage, so I had to round me up some last minute help. This is Chris is the guy that's helped me a few times. He helped pour some concrete over at camp and stuff. His boy, first time doing any of this work, and can't complain. He's doing pretty good. It's hard to find good help nowadays, so it's nice to have somebody that actually tries. One of these days, if I ever get good at operating skid steer, maybe I won't need any help, but I am a far cry from that. Do my best just to plug along. Alright, I'll put you guys down before I run into something. All right, guys, we got her all roughed in. I'll show you here in a second. Gonna top the old compactor off with fuel. I bought this old jewel at an auction years and years ago. I think she uses as much oil as she does gas, but usually still runs and gets the job done. I ought to say that. Probably won't start this morning. Let's find out. cold-natured. I'll warm up for a second. All right, guys, we got the compactor ran over everything. We checked it with the laser. We are really close. But as we suspected, the compactor showed up just a few spots where grade's a little bit off. So I'm gonna go through here with the skid steer, just kind of skim the surface, knock some of the humps off, maybe fill in a few low spots, and then we'll take a rake, polish off the rest, and hopefully we'll have it. All right, guys, let me get you caught up to speed a little bit. There might be a block of time of about 2 hours you guys missed out on because, well, the GoPro battery died because I got a little carried away with the long shots there. But don't worry, you didn't miss a whole lot. We, Nolan, he was here with me, and basically we went through and raked out
and double check this grade. We laid a straight edge across it 2 or 3 different ways. We stretched the string down through the middle. Just any way possible we could check to make sure this grade's close. And we're very pleased with it. It's good. This particular builder wanted to use these 73s, which is basically a number 7 rock with some fines in it. They do pack real well. They do compact real well, but they're a little bit harder to rake and pull around and get that grade just, you know, 1/4 inch instead of 1/2 inch variance all over. But especially when they're wet like this, because they tend to get them onto their own sometimes. I'm rambling, but anyways, for what material we're using, I'm extremely thrilled with that. I went ahead and just kind of cleaned our mess up outside here a little bit. This had nothing to do with the job we were supposed to do, but I got a piece of equipment here. There's no reason to leave those guys a mess. It didn't take me but 2 or 3 passes to do the right thing out there. That way now they're pouring concrete. They're not working around ruts or piles or humps. And well, if you guys follow me on Facebook or Instagram, you've seen me fall and bust my butt over a little hump. So anyways, the last thing we got to do is I'm going to run the compactor over this one last time, and then we'll leave it for them. I didn't get a hit on this a whole lot earlier. This is a vibratory plate compactor, if you guys don't know. This is an older Whacker model. And basically all it is you got an 8-horse Honda, and inside here there's a flyweight that just spins around, and this thing will actually pull itself forward, so you don't have to push it. You just kind of got to guide it. I think I bought this thing at auction probably 7-8 years ago for maybe 200 bucks. Engine was shot on it then. It's still shot on it now, but honestly, once it gets warmed up, it don't run too bad. It just burns a little bit of oil. We do use it some, and it serves the purpose for what we do. So I would video compacting this thing, but it's just not that exciting. And the most exciting thing I could do is hang a camera from the ceiling and go out here and try to play tic-tac-toe in the rock or something. And don't take this the wrong way, guys, but I just don't have the energy for that today. So that's probably not going to happen. So I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to fire this thing up, and then we're going to do some finger snap magic and call it compacted. Now, I just got to hope this thing starts and don't let me down. Started first pull this morning. On. Here we go. She may be wore out, but she's still a Honda. She works good. So, all right, you guys ready? 1, 2, 3, pow! And voila, look at that. That looks so good. I'm not even sure if they even need concrete in here. That is beautiful. Turned out really nice. I ended up going back and forth this way, then I crossed her up, went back and forth this way, and I'm out of rock, I'm out of time, and I'm out of gas. So I guess we're gonna have to call it a wrap. But that's pretty much it for now. If you guys remember, I believe this pole barn is 40 by 60. I got a flat ceiling in this part, and they put a raised ceiling in this part. If you see, there's 2 poles right there together in the middle. They're wanting to put a little bit of a kind of an indoor basketball goal in here, and then that down there will be used for storage. But that's pretty much it for us on this part. He's got the barn contractor coming back in, gonna pour this. He just requested that we come up here and do all the grade work, which we were obviously happy to do. Hopefully he's happy with that. He should be. I'm thinking we may get to see the finished product on this. They've kind of played havoc on the drainage dish over here, and I'm thinking he's wanting to do a little bit more work out here, maybe add on to this now that he sees what he's got. But time will tell. If I come back, I'll definitely bring you guys with me. But I got everything loaded in the loading in the skid steer bucket. Let's go down and get this thing loaded up and get out of here. thought I was doing so good. Got all the way down here, got everything loaded up. Realized I spent too much time talking to you guys, and I left the shovel up there somewhere. So hiking back up the hill to go. Found it. Can't leave that behind. May need it. What would Captain Cleveland do if I left his shovel behind? All right, back to the truck. Let's try this again. All right, guys, got everything loaded up and chained down. The service truck is working out excellent. The only thing I may have to tweak is my pipes here. I'm a little bit, what I found out is these things catch wind and they work their way out. So I may have lost one, I don't know. But shovels and stuff all stay in there good. Man, I don't care what anybody says, it's just an absolutely beautiful view up here. But no, as far as it spec'd out what I wanted to do, it has been working excellent. Having the boxes on here and tools with me, I have no complaints about that. It's working out real well. Hold on, I gotta set you guys over here so I can put my seatbelt on. Hold on there, don't go nowhere. But the thing about this truck I was probably the most nervous about was the 6.0 gas engine in situations like this, you know, where we're towing the skid steer with us. I don't do this a whole lot, but I do it occasionally. And it's not a Duramax. It don't pull like a Duramax, but it don't do bad. It definitely holds its own. It gets me by in situations like this. So sun finally come out. It's a nice day. I'm heading to the house. Hope you guys enjoyed the quick little easy job. And as always, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. And guys, we'll catch you on the next one.